Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Zombie as recorded by the Cranberries on guitar. Now this is an awesome song. It's great for beginners, but it's also really fun to play for intermediate and advanced players as well. Now one of the things that makes this so great for beginners is it just has a couple chords and they're not too hard to play. At most the chords are just using 2 fingers at a time. Now I'm going to show you the main progression which goes through the entire song, show you an easy way of playing it, then we'll add more strumming, and then I'm also going to show you a way of playing it with distortion like what you heard at the beginning of this video where I kicked into that distorted sound and it sounds more rocking. So when I do that, I would adjust the chords and play more of what I call a power chord shape there. I'm going to break it all down for you, but before we dive in, I want to hook you up with something right away. If you're new here, you got to grab my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below, and this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style anywhere on the neck. And this is a system that I used for basically mapping out the entire fretboard and putting it all together. And I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard-guide or use the first link down below. All right, well with that said, let's break this song down. Let's break down how to play Zombie as recorded by the Cranberries on guitar. Now we've got one main progression for this song. We're going to start off with that clean guitar part at the top. Here's what it sounds like. 3, 4, and... So we've got 4 bars of chords and then one main strumming pattern that we can use throughout. Let me show you the chords first. The first one is E minor. And we'll play this chord starting with the low E string. We'll play open, 2, 2, then open, open, open. All 6 strings. Then we'll go to C major 7. Now for this chord, we'll play from the 5th string down like this. 3, 2, open, open, open. It looks like your C chord if you know your typical C, but we're gonna lift off that index finger. It has kind of a jazzier sound to it. It's called C major 7. Then we're gonna take these 2 fingers and we're gonna bring them up 1 string. So now we're going to play all 6 strings for this chord, which is called a G6 chord. I'm playing the 3rd fret of the low E, the 2nd fret of the 5th string, then open, 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 open. Then the last chord, we're just going to change that bass note from 3 down to 2. Basically what we're doing is putting the F sharp note here in the bass, and then we'll mute the 5th string just by kind of arcing that finger over, and then we'll play from the 4th string down open. So it's like that G6, but now we're putting the F sharp in the bass. So all together I've got E minor, C major 7, bring those fingers up for G6, and then put the F sharp in the bass. Now each one of these chords lasts 4 counts, so we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, then change. 1, 2, 3, 4, then change. 1, 2, 3, 4, change. 2, 3, 4. Now you can go through the whole song just doing that. Practice getting those transitions. This is a great song that sounds really cool, and we don't have to use a lot of chords or tough fingerings. Really, I'm just playing 1 and 2 fretted notes at a time, and the rest are open strings. So once that's comfortable and you're getting those changes, then you can add some more strumming like this. Now this is a little bit more complex here. We're bringing in some 8th note rhythms and some 16th notes. For the first part of this measure, we're going to go 1 and 2E, and a. So we're gonna use 3 eighth notes and then 2 16ths. I'll play down, 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 up. 1E and a 2E and a. And I'm thinking in my mind 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. I'll go 1E and a 2E and a. That's down, 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 up. That's the first part of the measure. Then we'll go 3E and a 4E and a. That's gonna go up, down, down, up, down, up. Up, down, down, up, down, up. That's the second half, okay? Now I'm coming in on the E of 3. So if I'm counting out those 16 notes, 3E, and then I'll play the and, 3E and then I'll do all 4 16 notes on beat 4 like this, 4E and so 3E and 4E and up, down, down, up, down, up. So all together, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. If I counted out the rhythms, that's how it would work with the rhythms. So then we just apply that with the rest of the chords. So 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a switch. Now let me help you out here. This is a technique I use called cheat strums. And basically, what they are just open strings that I keep strumming as I transition from one chord to the next. And this can make your chord changes sound really smooth. Right here. See that? Then we're gonna go into this awesome rock part like this. What I did here was I turned on a distortion pedal, and that gets my tone a little grittier, and I switched to what I call power chords. So this is another way that you can play the same chord progression. Here I'm going to play all of those chords as 3 string chords, except for the last one. So I'll show you. The first one is an E5. Here I'm going to play open E, then 2, 2, and that's it. It's like the first part of the E minor, right? But I'm just going to use my index finger now to bar, and then I'll mute off the rest of those strings. Then I'll go to a C5, which is from the 5th string down, 3, 5, 5. I want to try and mute all the other strings. Then I'll bring that up 1 fret for a G5. And then I'll finish with 2 and 5. This is just a 2-note chord here. 2nd fret and 5th fret. So I'm using index and pinky. I know it's a bit of a stretch. If you want, you could go back and just play the easier open chord, but this one sounds great. Now for here, when I play the power chords, I'm gonna play all downs and just go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like this. Notice again those cheat strums, right? Like, see that? Then you could do some cool backwards rakes through the strings like this. You could also do a palm muted sort of 8th note like this. So that's just bringing my palm down on the strings here and muting the strings. be sure to take your time with those chord transitions, and if you're more of a beginner, just start off with one strum on each chord, then add more strumming, then see if you can do the power chords as well. And to help you even more, make sure to download my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to give you a system for mapping out the fretboard, and it's going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. And before you go, leave a comment down below and let me know your #1 song that you would like to see me teach here next on the channel. Thanks for your support with the videos, and we'll see you in another one real soon.